Hey yo, what's good? It's Capital X coming to you from the front lines. Walk for Life in Texas. I know everybody's aware that states across the country have been putting in for execution dates. Here in Texas, just up till yesterday, there was 10 scheduled executions in the next month. In the next coming months. This morning there was like 3 added, and I believe this afternoon even more were added. One of those prisoners on the list is Jeff Wood. I'm scheduled to walk for Jeff Wood on the 24th. I'm making this emergency blog because see, Jeff Wood was convicted under the law of parties, the same law that Kenneth Foster was convicted under and was later exonerated. Well, his sentence was overturned. He was given life without parole. And the thing with Ron Wood's case, the co-defendant, his co-defendant, Daniel Earl Renew, I believe, was executed on June 13th of 2002, and from what I understand, he was the actual shooter. So if you don't know about the law of parties, please look it up. I'm not going to get into the specifics of it, but I just think it's a ridiculous law. So basically we're calling for everybody to sign a petition to try and stop the execution of Jeff Wood. I understand that this is a really sensitive, sensitive situation here, because I don't want anyone to think that we're not sympathetic to, the victims, the murder victims, because that's not so. It's just very difficult because here we're trying to be sympathetic to the victims, but we're also thinking about the future victims. When I get a phone call, from a wife in tears because she just found out that her husband is about to be executed in a few months, I mean, that makes it really, really difficult, But I want y'all to know that it's not a one-way street here. We're just trying to stop another murder. I mean, if it was possible for me to stop, Chris Kareen's murder, I would have, but you're talking about when it comes, to, murder on the streets, it's like it happens so fast, that you can't, stop it. It's impossible. But this one here, we have until August 21st of this year to stop this murder, and like I said, if I could have done that for Chris Kareen, who was the victim, in this case, I would have, now what also strikes me, about this case here is that the victim's father is actually against the death penalty, and he fought to stop the execution of the actual shooter. So we're pleading with everybody to please sign this petition, circle it around, and also to all the loved ones that have, family on death row. I don't, I wish I can just, go all out for each and every one. But I'm trying to battle the whole war. It's difficult to go into battle for each individual case, because I mean, it's just impossible. We don't have the means. We just don't have the resources to do it. When I do have the opportunity to, to really go all out for an individual case, I do, but that doesn't take away from your loved one, because I care about each and every prisoner the same. I care about each and every victim the same. I care about each and every future victim the same. So yo, I keep calling for unification, I keep calling for numbers, and I'm going to do it again. We need to get together, sign these petitions, you know, for all the prisoners. We need to stop this madness. Now, to me, this is like, it's insane. The law of parties is just crazy. This law needs to be stricken off the books. I keep saying that. So, let's get together and let's push for Jeff Wood. And let's not forget about Greg Wright, who's also sitting on death row with DNA testing that cleared him. But yet he has a date for September 9th, so let's not forget about that. And I'm calling for international action here. Everyone. It's Capital X, coming to you from the front lines. Walk for Life, Texas. Peace.